What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm still working on my general readings. I'm on the sign of Aquarius, and I have to say I'm a little disappointed in my aquas because you came in at 11 for views the last time I did videos. That's how y'all feel? What are you so afraid of, Aquarius? You're still worried about communicating? Still maybe stuck in the wrong level of hell when it comes to lust and debt and security. Well, you had the High Priestess come out, so with the lily pads there, you know, the frog is able to travel to different realms, like the emotional, I can't think of what I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm trying to say. They are able to travel to different levels of, you know, they're just kind of like omni something. I can't think of it because my brain isn't really up there right now, but you know what I'm trying to say. So then we have the Queen of Cups, who you see as the truth, who you see as ray 4, right, of consciousness. Starting to ring a bell, starting to remember a little bit. Are you aware of this person's abilities yet, or you still need to meditate for another 17 years? I mean, it's up to you. Jeez, you know, I feel like time is just passing us by here, Magician, and I don't know. Can't we all be friends? Our ancestors seem to think so. Some of those angel people. I mean, is it the fallen angel, or is it, you know. When in Rome. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see. We're going back to those emotions that we don't like to talk about, those emotions that we don't like to feel. Because if we were Aquarius in Aquarius land and we did things the way Aquarius wanted to, we'd never have to feel anything. But since you have the octopus here, you don't really have a choice. There's something surrounding a journey that you're on here, dear Aqua, that gives you so much anxiety you almost want to puke. Because you know that this journey is going to bring you to a place of, I don't want to say vulnerability, but not something in your comfort level. Not something you feel like you want to do. But considering we've probably been delaying this for 9 lifetimes or 9 years, I mean, to achieve this partnership that you want, you're going to have to take a walk on the wild side, you know what I mean? Because anxiety is geared from thinking about the future, right? But we spend a lot of time in the future, but we're here currently in the present. And in the present moment, according to a psychic near you, you guys have the mansion in the woods, you know, the land. But you're stressed the fuck out. Because maybe you dropped something. Maybe you just felt like, this isn't really working. Or maybe someone, excuse me, someone that you could have been dealing with just felt like they didn't really want to do this anymore. And it taught you something about a decision that you've made in your life. Because when it comes to family and, you know, the missing 4th ray, the one that's harmony through conflict, the one that's peace of God, the white, you know, the equilibrium. Surprise. You know, You guys are frustrated with the situation because you realize that you're going to have to walk away from something to be back in a place of being present. And some of you guys were dealing with some energy that maybe wasn't the greatest. Was it yours or theirs? I don't know. But walking away, you're learning more about how that karmic wheel spins at times, and who's genuine, and who's marriage material, and who possibly could have been, I don't know, finessing you for quite a while, you know, talking a big game with, you know, one of their 17 personalities about who they are, and playing a relatively good role for, I don't know, 5 years now. But at the same time, your vision was clouded. You know, the one where you have this unrivaled courage and strength and independence. Yeah. You thought that was in this person. But instead of them bringing you balance and harmony, they brought you I mean, you tell me. Anxiety and mindfuckery? I don't know. Your energy's been suspect to a level of fear. But if your fear-based thoughts are leading to fear-based expression, then it's based on fiction, and it's affecting your abilities to manifest what it is that you want in the truth and bringing it into fruition to be, I don't know, to move it forward for fuck's sake, you know, that divine plan. Some of you guys just want to be happy. You want to be with your kids. You want to chill by the fire. You want to have that lighthearted energy, but you forgot your strength somewhere along the way. Some of you guys took a big ass hit and you went down, like all the way down. Like this person sucked the living fucking life out of you for a while. You know, left you frustrated, left you broke, just left you, period. So now we're coming into new energy where we're manifesting new things and we have a plan. We're ready to take this new leap of faith. But lo and behold, this might be a place we've been to before, a level of deja vu, of replaying a scenario. But does it lead to the same person or the same thing? You're talented and you're independent, but that growth and expansion part of it all, Aquarius, your ego might be leaving some things, some boxes unchecked, or not making you happy. Aquarius represents the fifth ray. Correct me if I'm wrong, which is all about concrete knowledge, the truth of God. Science, you know, being able to clarify through correct knowledge, the ability to discern truth through fiction, the dispenser of knowledge. But when they threw the curveball at you is when having the wisdom of God as well and bringing people up out of, you know, order out of chaos with love, wisdom, and compassion. The problem is love as revealed through compassion and understanding, this illumination, this education of the heart. That's where you guys struggle because you don't want to do that. For you to illuminate your heart would be for you to have to go back in time and deal with those emotions and the things that you hide away in a safe place that nobody knows that you've been through as a child. You know, maybe when your ability started, when you were 8, some of you guys were 4, some of you guys 5, 7, 9, the list goes on. Those are emotions you don't want to fucking deal with. But the problem is, that's the only way to get what you want. And even though you guys are ready to to rumble and lead this, go into battle, for lack of better words, you have the courage and the strength to bring order out of chaos and bring about justice, but you forgot that along with that comes that 4-letter word. But that's not something that you're only teaching to yourself, you're teaching it to other people to be successful. There's a level of your spirit guides and ancestors, like what happened to the communication, what happened to the socialization, the abilities we gave you to be this speaker, to be this political figure, to be the experience that you've had as a watcher on this planet. Aren't y'all getting tired of being the watchers and the spies, for fuck's sake? I mean, we get it, you're all personal power and teaching and honesty and encouragement, but when it comes down to you and these emotions and these abilities and the determination and being in tune with your emotions, that partnership level, compassion and understanding, illumination, education of the heart, that might be for you to have to admit that security for you comes from things and not emotions. That you've been stuck in a routine for centuries or millennia. I don't know. You're going to start to remember that in order for you to get the money and things that you want, the stability, you have to feel worthy and deserving. And along with that comes of love. And that love was something that was never really given to you or received in the right way. And for some of you, your siblings got more love than you did. For some of you guys, you lived in the shadow of your father, who was popular in the local community, whether or not they were into politics or whatever. You have a sense of respect, but at the same time, you have never really had that companion because things haven't really, you forgot that part. And it's not your fault because we've all forgotten certain shit about ourselves. But in the good old back in the day, when the Fae had the knowledge and the wisdom to bring the knowledge back to the people, they were given to certain individuals to help them remember and communicate through our intuition and maybe help you get over your fear a little bit, because you have a lot of unknown changes or adventures, and it's time for you to get your confidence back. It's time for you to get your strength back. It's time for you to find your throat chakra, open her up. Take back your power and your vision and stop being a creep. For some of you, I mean, I get the whole angelic presence and stuff, but, instead of scientist Sophia and teacher Tyler and politician Peyton, we've been spy Sam for a hot minute. Like nobody sees your black ass in the corner, okay? The politicians and the spy are both black in this deck, which, let's face it, it's a little kid deck. But the teachers and the scientists are white. And we all know the truth about the teachers and the scientists. Where y'all at, though, Aquarius, in this? Because it's like, you guys are missing in the equation, because anxiety, fear, you have the wisdom and you have the talent and you have the presence, but we don't have the hope or the progress or the, presence that we need so much. We don't know where Aquarius is in this. We've been patient. We've been waiting, I don't know, for a minute now for you guys to figure out your personal power. And I don't know. Bring the lion back, you know? Like, who let the dogs out, but who let the lions out? Like, where y'all at, though? I mean, you've been here. You're gonna win the fight. We know that. It's not really about that. It's about achievement and remembering and expansion. Fears are overtaking you because of your ego. And it's okay to feel sometimes. It's okay to tune in to that part of you and, I don't know, maybe listen to someone who might know a thing or two that you might have had a little bit fucked up for a little while. But it's cool. You show the world that love knows no limits, right? We need somebody to teach that to the rest of the naysayers, if you know what I'm saying. Be greatly appreciated. That father figure, that respectful person, we're missing some aspects. And we need to see some growth here. We need Aquarius to show up to Battlefield A. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'll meet you at the crossroads. Have a good night.